So Feds, we've had a week or so to recover from Sutton. What have you analysed since the dust has settled on that game?
Just pretty much what I said after the game, that there's loads of positives from that game, but still a lot of things to work on. But on the whole, I think there was a lot more positives to take than there was negatives. So, yeah, just working on how to eradicate those sort of mistakes that lead to the goals that we conceded second half. But like I said, loads of positives to take.
You spoke a lot about character in that game. How have you looked to build upon that this week?
Yeah, there was a few challenges put out to the players in terms of dealing with setbacks. We didn't do that very well against Gainsborough. I thought we was in full control of that game until the setback. Put a few challenges to the lads and demands and that, and to go behind twice in the game against Sutton and come back and end up leading 3-2 was really pleasing for me, because I wasn't sure where the group was at in that sense. So yeah, in terms of this week, how it's looked, we've had a real positive week. We worked them really hard earlier on in the week and now tapered it down towards the game on Saturday. So yeah, really good week.
And that's translated well on the training pitch as well?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Obviously the lads was absolutely gutted conceding so late on in the game on Saturday, but the reaction we've had since then in training has been brilliant. Loads of smiles, working hard, but really enjoying what they're doing. So that's a real positive, pleasing thing for me as a interim manager, that the lads are buying into it and they're enjoying it while they're doing it as well.
Physically, everyone getting on okay?
Yeah, like I say, I had a tough week, but got a couple of players back hopefully for the weekend, so in important positions as well. So hopefully that we've got another day's training session tomorrow and we'll make a few assessments on them.
I know you've just said about the assessments, but how close would you say we are to seeing Reedy back in the squad?
Reedy probably will miss out this weekend. He's absolutely desperate to be involved and get back amongst the lads. It's a really frustrating period for him at the minute. He feels like he can help out, and so he's really chomping at the bit to get back into the fold. We'll probably won't see him until maybe the Morecambe game. I don't know. Again, we'll assess him next week and see how he is. But with Reedy, because he's had a setback before, we're kind of having to put the reins on him a bit. We've got to think bigger picture with Reedy.
On to Solihull then. What kind of challenge do you expect from them?
A tough one, like any game at this level. Change of manager recently will help that. They had a good result on Saturday. I think they had the early kick-off against Braintree and got a good result there. So, yeah, an interesting challenge for us, but one where the main focus for us will be on us. So, yeah, I expect a tough challenge, but I'm fully expecting to see a performance from us.
Yeah, their new manager's still quite fresh into his tenure, only 2 games in the league. How would you assess Chris Millington's play style so far at Moors?
Yeah, he's very similar to what he's done at the Halifax. The well drilled, well organised. The pose a threat going forward. So, like I keep saying, that there'll be a tough proposition. He knows this level. He's had success at this level in terms of getting Halifax into playoffs. So he knows how to win games at this level. So I'm fully expecting it to be a tough game.
Plenty of our current squad have spent time at Solihull as well. Have we been using that internal knowledge to our advantage?
No, not really. We have a system in place here where me, Elliot, we've got Sam, the analyst. We really like divulge into the information that we get. We've got scouts outside that go watch them, so we've got all the information that we need on them without using the knowledge of the players. But if there is anything that they can get and add to that, then yeah, they will bring it forward to us.
You used the term fortress on Saturday in regards to capitalising on home advantage. Is that still the mindset that you're after? Yeah,
definitely. That's longer term and bigger picture. You don't just build a fortress overnight, but eventually we have to make the home form and the people coming to to our ground a really difficult place for them. And I don't use that word lightly, fortress. That will be a longer term thing, but the here and now, we've got to make it harder for teams to come and play here.
You've been here a long time, you know what it's like to be a part of big atmospheres here. Is that something that you're eager to bring back on a full-time basis?
Yeah, absolutely. The time when it's good, it's as good as anywhere you'll play. They really get behind you, and I've been at this club when the place has been buzzing, and hopefully with a few results and a few positive changes, then we can work towards getting that back. Like I say, pretty much like the home form, you can't just turn that overnight. That's a process. So for me, just building blocks slowly. And then hopefully one day we become a really top team at home.